The 3 most dangerous cars in real life. This will surprise you. Not all cars were built to protect. Some were so poorly designed, so unstable, or so fatally flawed that they became silent killers on the road. These 11 American-made cars weren't just dangerous. They left a real mark on history, and not in a good way. What you're about to hear might shock you. Support the channel by subscribing and liking. Your support allows us to move forward and make more and more reviews about them. Don't forget to click the bell so you don't miss the next episodes. Thanks. Well, let's go. Number 3, 1970 Ford Galaxie 500. The 1970 Ford Galaxie 500 was a full-size American bruiser. Long, wide, and packing serious muscle under the hood. With optional V8s pushing 429 cubic inches, it was built for straight-line speed and interstate cruising. Enormous weight. At over 4,000 pounds, the Galaxie was a heavyweight, and it handled like one. Underpowered brakes. Drum brakes were still common, even on high-output models. The result? Dangerously long stopping distances, especially at highway speeds. Fading and overheating. Brakes overheated quickly in repeated use, leading to brake fade and total loss of stopping power in emergencies. Floaty suspension. The soft suspension made handling vague and body roll excessive. Not ideal during evasive maneuvers or sudden stops. With Americans flocking to high-speed freeways in the 70s, the Galaxie's poor braking and sluggish handling made it a crash magnet. It could go fast, but it couldn't stop fast, and that made all the difference. The Galaxie 500 symbolized an era of unregulated muscle and excess. Safety simply wasn't the priority, and it showed. Today, it's a collector's curiosity. But back then, it was a rolling liability. Number 2, 1950 Nash Rambler. The 1950 Nash Rambler was America's first modern compact car. A stylish, fuel-efficient, post-war marvel that helped define the suburban commuter car. It looked great and offered features like a convertible body style and fully enclosed wheels. But beneath the charm was a dangerously outdated approach to safety. No seatbelts. Like nearly all cars of its era, the Rambler lacked any form of occupant restraint. Passengers were thrown into the dashboard or windshield in even modest crashes. Hard metal dash. The dashboard was solid steel with no padding whatsoever. In frontal collisions, it often became the very object that caused serious head trauma or death. Sharp interior. Trim, knobs, switches, and window cranks were metal and protruding, becoming laceration and puncture hazards on impact. Rigid structure, no crumple zones. Instead of absorbing energy in a crash, the car's rigid frame transferred all impact force directly to occupants. The Rambler was innovative in design and packaging, but when it came to safety, it was stuck in the 1940s. Automakers hadn't yet embraced safety as a selling point, and the result was a generation of cars, including the Rambler, that were beautiful to look at, but deadly in a wreck. Number 1, 1970 AMC AMX. The 1970 AMC AMX was a bold attempt by American Motors Corporation to challenge the Big Three's muscle car dominance. A true two-seater sports coupe. Rare for an American car, it packed serious performance into a compact frame, making it both exciting and unpredictable. High power, lightweight. With up to 390 cubic inches of V8 muscle, the AMX could rocket off the line, but its short wheelbase and relatively lightweight made it unstable at high speeds or during sudden maneuvers. Twitchy steering. The fast ratio steering was responsivo too responsive. A slight overcorrection at highway speeds could send the car into a spin. Poor brakes. Drum brakes on many models lacked the bite to match the engine's power. Stopping distances were dangerously long, especially under repeated use. Rear-end skittishness. The AMX's weight distribution made it tail-happy, particularly on wet or uneven roads. Many drivers lost control mid-corner or under hard acceleration. While the AMX could hold its own on the drag strip, it was less forgiving on public roads. Enthusiasts loved its looks and rarity, but accident rates were high, especially among young, inexperienced drivers lured by its speed. The 1970 AMC AMX was a rocket with no safety net, fast, fierce, and frightening if pushed too far. Today, it's a cult classic. But back then, it was a car that punished mistakes with lethal consequences. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and leave comments. What you think about these legendary cars? See you soon!